Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one I get to do my own nails. So I've got exams for the next couple of weeks in college, so it means that I don't have to have naked nails so people can do, practice their acrylic on me and things like that. I've got a chance to actually do my own nails. So I decided that I wanted to do gel. And I wanted to use the Madam Glam Builder Gels that I've got because I've always wanted to do like a French fade or a Babyboomer with the pinks that I've got. I did do like sort of a fade with the baby pink and I think it's a purple colour, and I absolutely loved that. It was gorgeous, but I wanted to do the pink and white. So I'm going a bit longer than I usually go, and to some people this won't seem long at all, but for me they are pretty long. So the first thing I'm doing is just going in with the base coat on all of the nails, and then that gets cured for 30 seconds. Obviously I've sped this up because I'm showing you every finger that I'm doing and all the process apart from the thumb. So if I kept it at normal speed it would just take forever. But I've not sped it up so much that you can't see what I'm doing. So yeah, the base coat goes on as thin as possible, and then after that I'm using Pure Serenity, which is the clear. So with this one I'm just giving sort of a thin coat on the nails, not really thin, but I want something that I can file back to if I'm going to file the design off. But just sort of, just to give that base layer and make sure that there's no lumps where the tip's gone on or anything like that. So then next what I'm doing is I'm using the white builder gel, and that's going on at the tip, and then I'm just feathering it up towards sort of where the apex would be. So at the moment I'm not trying to build structure or anything like that, I'm just trying to get the colours right. So it is a little bit thicker at the free edge because I don't want to have to go in and do loads and loads of coats to make sure that it's not translucent, because this white isn't it's not a really solid white, an opaque white. It is quite translucent, which I absolutely love the colour of it, but I wanted it more sort of solid right at the free edge, so making sure that I get that in the first coat. And then for the second coat that I do, that's just going to be mainly working on the feathering up and making sure that it's not sort of just one big block of white, and making sure that where it's going to blend into the rest of the nail, that it's really thin there. And then so when I go in with the second coat, that's just going over sort of the free edge towards the middle. I hope this is making sense, but not all the way up to where I put it on the first coat, if that makes sense, because I want it to blend smoothly. I don't want to have a big line where the white is and then where the pink is. I want it to fade nicely. So Madam Glam gels are vegan, they are cruelty free, I think they are 9 free, so they've not got any harmful chemicals in or anything like that. They're not going to cause you any reactions or anything like that. I mean, if you are allergic to certain products in gel, then you are going to react, but if you are allergic to, say, HEMA, which I am, these gels are also HEMA free, so you're not going to get any problems with that either. So as these are Madam Glam Builder Gels, you can get 30% off if you use my code. I will put that in on the screen, and it's in the description box as well. All of my discount codes are always in the description box for you so that you can get some money off. If you want to get even more money off Madam Glam, if you join the VIP program, you can get 50% off every one of your orders for gels, and that is where they will take $29 from your account every month, and that will go into a store credit for you. Now if you're in the UK, I do need to point out that the shipping is not free. You do have to pay for shipping, but if you're in the US, then the shipping is free for you if you're in the VIP program. If you're in that program, you also get emails with new products that are coming out, and you get a chance to buy them before anybody else does. So that's another perk of the VIP program. I do use the VIP program because I love the gels and I do like to buy them. But I let my store credit accrue for a while before I make sort of a big order, and then I'm only doing one lot of shipping, and I'm not having to pay that for every little order that I do. Okay, so now we're on to the pink part of the nails, and I'm going in with the Builder Gel Baby Pink, and that is quite a lot more pink than the light pink one. It's a lot more pigmented, and it's a darker pink. So I'm going in with that first, and I'm putting that from the cuticle all the way to where that first part of the fade is on the nails. So at first I'm going in and I'm just brushing it on thinly, and then that's like sort of my slip layer, and then I go in with a little bit more just to build it up a little bit, because I do want to build the apex as I'm going along with these nails. And you can do really flat coats and then just build your apex up with clear. If you want to do that, you can do that as well, but I like to do it a bit of both. So in total I'm putting 2 coats of this baby pink on. So I'm not putting an awful lot on, so these layers aren't really thick, but I'm trying to shape the nails as I'm doing it. So I'm making sure that most of the gel stays in the apex area, and it's thinner at the cuticle and at the sides. And also it's thinner sort of towards the middle of the nail where that fade is. So as I'm coming towards where the fade is, I'm just trying to brush it really gently over there, so I've not got, you know, a line of pink there. It might look like there is a line of pink there, but it is pretty thin there. So yeah, there's 2 coats of that go on. And then when I'm happy with the baby pink colour, I'll go in with the next gel, which is a different colour, and I'll come back to you when I'm doing that part. Okay, so now we're going in with the Builder Gel Light Pink, and this is to make that fade even smoother. So you could just use the pink and white, but I wanted to go over with this, so I'm using 1 coat of this, and I'm using it not really thick, but I'm making sure that there's more of it in that fade area, sort of in the middle of the nail. And I'm always checking the side of the nails to make sure that my shaping is going okay. I don't want massive, you know, massive lumps in it and things like that. I want it to be as shaped as possible. So that's going to go on all of the nails, and then when I'm happy with that, I will go in with the clear again, with the Pure Serenity, just to make sure that the nail shape is how I want it. The apex is high enough and it's in the right place. But if you do it like this and you look at the side of the nails and you keep checking all the time and you put your product in the right place, you'll have like hardly any filing to do, and that was the case with these nails. It took me not very long at all to file them. The gel is so soft to file anyway compared to acrylic, but if you shape it right, there's hardly any that you need to do. It's just basically matting the nails and making sure that all the shape and the apex is in the right place. So what I'm doing with this light pink, I'm making sure that I brush it a bit more in the cuticle area, because I don't want it all built up there. And then I brush it down over that white as well. I brush it down a bit further than I did with the baby pink, and that just helps the fade to be a lot smoother. but these Builder in a Bottle gels are so easy to use. They are a bit tricky when you've been using gel with a brush instead of, you know, the bottle brush. It is a bit strange at first, but once you get used to it, it's so easy to use. And if you make sure that your nail is pointed down when you use it as well, it helps because it just flows, and it flows down rather than into the sides. And if you don't put too much product on at once, it's not going to flood your cuticles and your sidewalls. It's just going to flow nicely. So then after I'm happy with the shape and I've put the clear on all of them, then it's just time for filing. I do need to point out that these Builder gels, they all cure in 30 seconds. So every time, you know, I've put a layer on, I've cured it in the lamp for 30 seconds before I move on to the next bit. Okay, so here they are with all the gel on, and I've not filed them yet, so that's just how they look before I've started filing them, so you can see there's not much to do. So here I've filed them, and I've already put the top coat on the right hand because I finished that now, so I'm just going to show you me top coating the left hand. And I do have to brush this quite a bit because for some reason I've ended up with bits in my top coat, so I have to keep brushing it quite a lot to get those out. But yeah, they all fit together so well, the top coat and the gels and everything. And I love the way these gels look, these Builder gels. I'll definitely be getting more because I just love the colour of them. I love the translucency of them. They're not really solid colours. They're not really jelly-like colours. They're somewhere in the middle, and you can build them up to how you want them, or you can have them really sheer. So you've got a choice there. And I absolutely love the way these nails turned out. And I even went to work with them and stuff, and I thought I was going to snap them, but they were fine. And you've got that little bit of flexibility when you're using gel. It's a lot more flexible than like acrylic is. So if you bang your hand on something, you know, you knock your nail, it's not going to hurt as much as it does if you've got acrylic on. So I wasn't sure how these were going to turn out because this was my first time using the pinks and doing a Babyboomer, so it was all just a bit of guesswork, and I wasn't sure when I'd filed them if that blend was going to be there or I'd filed it off, but I was so happy with them. I was really impressed with the way they turned out, so yeah, super chuffed with these, and I'm so glad that I don't have to soak them off after a couple of days, that I can keep them on for a while. So yeah, here they are all finished. So what do you think? Do you like these? Would you wear them? Do you like the Babyboomers, or do you prefer a strict sort of French with the, you know, the lines and everything? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put some cuticle oil on, and that will be these nails done. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to just thank all my subscribers, new and the existing ones. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for all your support and your lovely comments. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.